Okay.
All right. You ready?
Back.
This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Hey, life's a risk, carnal.
Tell me something, my friend. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
I do a great impression of a hot dog.
Billy likes to drink soda.
So am I to understand that you men completed your training on your own?
That's the fact, Jack!
Come on, seriously, who is that?
I only came here to do two things, man. Kick some ass and drink some beer. Looks like we're almost out of beer.
What's up, watchers?
We're back.
And we're back. This is Lucky the Dork Dad, and with me as always is Little Joe.
What is up, watchers?
It has been a hot minute.
A little bit.
Hot.
I made it saying a lot in San Antonio.
A hot couple months. I don't know. You guys know we're dads, and we got stuff going on. Joe's been real busy, and I just been sick. Unfortunately, for those who don't know, I don't think we recorded since my face was jacked up, right?
Well, I mean,
okay, yeah.
I don't want to answer that.
More jacked up than usual.
Yeah.
Those who are listening, I had what's called Bell's palsy, which is where half of your face gets like paralyzed, and there's nothing you could do. It just it goes away after a while. I was lucky enough; it went away after about a month, and I'm all back to normal. And then I got COVID after that, so that's awesome. But so I was out for a few days. Everything's good now. Everything's good now. Did you ever get COVID?
I did get COVID last year in October sometime. I think. I mean, you remember we did. I think maybe we did the Roseanne episode.
Yeah.
And then we did Halloween, but we did those kind of late September, early October.
Right.
And we missed Halloween. Like we missed doing shows the rest of that month, and it was because I had gotten sick. My wife had gotten sick. I don't think it hit me that bad, but I'm gonna tell you, man. Like, and I say this as your friend, as your podcast partner. I mean, you really gave me a scare there. Like, I mean, gave us all, I think, a scare. I know, I didn't say nothing, or we didn't open up about it because, it's private matter or whatever, and I didn't want to come out and be the one to be like, oh man, pray for my boy or whatever. But man, like I was scared for a little while, man. Like I was like, and then I called you and you were all bored in the hospital, and I knew you were okay. So, but like, I was telling my wife, like, I don't know, is it my place? Like, can I go to the hospital? I'd say I might go there.
It was just kind of a scary thing with my face because, I didn't know what was going on. I was like, am I having a stroke?
Yeah.
But yeah, I went to the hospital. They did a bunch of tests, an MRI, CT scan. They're like, no, it's not a stroke. We're doing all kinds of tests just to make sure it wasn't a stroke, that it was just Bell's palsy. Mm-hmm. And it's one of those things, they don't know what causes Bell palsy. Some say stress, some say, whatever, but it's something viral. It's something inside you. It's similar to, like when you get cold sores or you got herpes.
God.
Or
I was gonna say,
or
you could
shingles.
put it in terms that our fans might recognize and be like, I'm basically a mutant, guys. Like, again, I have a mutant gene in me.
And it's like the same thing that causes shingles. So when I got out of the hospital, I went to see my regular doctor. They gave me some medicine they use to treat shingles, and I don't know if that's why I recovered as soon as I did, because, like I said, it was only maybe a month, and I've heard people have reached out to me when I was talking about it that, they've had it and it lasted for like months before it went away. So, I was happy it was gone after just a few weeks. But
yeah, man, yeah, and that's the thing, man. You made it looks like you made a 100% recovery.
I think so.
I mean, you're still not as handsome, you know. We might have to change the stickers a little bit.
Yeah.
But
aside from,
I'm just glad you're back.
Aside from me, what about caught any movies since we've talked?
Well, let me tell you, one of the highlights, and I hate to use you like that, but one of the highlights was we got to catch a movie together over that break. And again, you know, because, you know, you guys met my wife and stuff at the baseball game and stuff like that. Again, it meant a lot that you guys had came out and everything.
Yeah.
So, you know, when, you know, we found out you had your issue and stuff like that, you know, my wife was very much like, you know, again, she was willing, like, hey, man, like, if you have to go see him, or, again, if you have to, you know, if he needs anything, you know, again. And so I was like, cool. And then, so you're like, hey, man, let's go to the movies. And normally I'd be like, hey, you know, I got to check with the wife. But, yeah, I told the wife, hey, let's go to the movies, man. We're going to go, like, you know.
Yeah.
I know we don't have a lot of time off, but, you know, hey, I got to be there for him. So that was fucking cool, man. And that movie we got to see was fucking nuts. Like
it was.
And it wasn't, I was glad, like, you invited me to that one, because it wasn't a movie that I was maybe going to go see on my own. You know what I mean? Like, again, it was cool to go and then go with your son, and then to take our son with Chuck.
Chuck. Yeah,
like, funny, man. Like we're there in the movie. Like we go, everyone sits down. I go back out. The motherfucker's sitting at one of the little Pac-Man stations playing Pac-Man on the table. I was like, where do you go?
Yeah, because it wasn't. Well, the movie we're talking about, right? What is it? It's
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Yes, because it wasn't like a big release movie. I think it started off with like a limited release, and then it just started gaining steam, and it's the multiverse movie we should have got, right?
Like that's what I said, right? Like when I want to say when somebody asked me that, I want to say I told Adam that, or I may have posted that, like the multiverse movie we should have gotten, stuff like that. Because it was, man, like the way they did it was awesome. Now, the big thing for me, and I don't think Chuck realized until we left or we got out of there, was, you know, the kid from Indiana Jones coming back.
Yes, this is his first movie back.
Yes, and I was just like, that's big time, bro, because again, you know, nostalgia's hitting everywhere.
Yeah.
Your favorite kid movie of the 80s, the Goonies. I heard stuff about that, but on the other side, Indiana Jones is coming back.
Yeah.
And I've heard rumors that this, you know, based on him coming back with this, it's showing like he's gonna maybe have a little something to do there.
Yeah, I don't know why or why he was out or didn't pursue acting anymore, but yeah, I think this was his first movie back, and I heard he has some projects coming up, so good for him, man.
No time for love, Dr. Jones.
Yeah, good for him. But yeah, that was such a bizarre movie. And then I don't know, you and Chuck got up. Y'all had to take a leak together. I don't know what was going on.
No, he went out. He did the scene. I was there for the scene.
Oh, you were there for the trophy scene?
Yes, for the trophy. Oh my god! And when she fucking like, okay, spoilers, everyone. If you haven't seen Everything Everywhere All at Once, and fuck y'all if y'all haven't, because it's been a while. But man, it's such a good movie. Again, there's no way you can spoil this movie really, because if I told you what's gonna happen, you wouldn't fucking believe me anyway. When she pulls the trophy out, from the, that is, and then it was so perfect because you go in there, right? We go in and we see it in the beginning of the movie, and we see that trophy, and we're like, who the fuck has a trophy like that? Right? So,
Everybody was thinking that looks like a pup plug.
what the fuck? And then when they all looked at it, everyone, and again, there wasn't many of us in the theater, but everyone knew what the fuck was gonna happen. Everybody knew, bro. And it's like, it was so perfect because at the moment they all looked and realized what they're about to do, we all looked and realized what they're about to do,
Like,
and we're all,
no.
oh, don't say it. So, and then the dude that comes over, you know, because it's the two of them that look.
Yeah.
And they get beaten to it by the third guy. And he comes and he's ready.
I like that little twist though, where like they had to do something crazy to like trigger another version of himself. Yeah.
It was good, and the way they danced through the multiverses and you were able to kind of, I guess, see everything and learn everything. And well, again, it was very difficult. Like, you had to be paying attention. It wasn't so difficult that you didn't know where the fuck you were. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes, it was excellent usage. Jamie Lee Curtis was fucking awesome in that too.
Yeah, she was.
Like, I don't think she's gotten any praise for it, but I know that the lead actress has gotten some notice for it because she was fucking. I mean, she carries the movie. Of course.
Yeah, she was great. I mean,
yeah.
I didn't care for her in Crazy Rich Asians because her character, right? I don't know if you saw it. You see that movie, Crazy Rich Asians? Crazy Rich.
Oh no.
Oh, so she's in there, but she's mean in that movie.
But what else is she in?
That's all I know of off the top of my head.
I want to say she was in one of the Disney shows.
I don't know.
No?
But
all right. You gotta look that shit.
What other movies? Did you catch Jurassic Park?
I actually did. I just watched it last night and this morning. I fell asleep last night.
I didn't see it.
Yeah?
I didn't see it.
Bro, like, my wife was kind of mad because she's like, why'd you put it on? Like, you know, I was going to fall asleep because she got home drunk too. I wasn't drunk when I drove home. Like, I wasn't drunk. I just felt hungover when I got home. But anyways, yeah, like it kind of blew. Like, it wasn't great. Like, there wasn't. I don't know. I gotta watch it again. I'll say that. I don't want to fucking shit on it.
I still want to see it. But like the weekend it came out, it was my oldest son's birthday, and he went off and he went to the coast with some of his friends. So we were like, oh, we'll watch it when you come back. And then after I started hearing people that are saying it's not that good, I was like, well, we can wait.
So have you seen Thor?
I saw Thor. Yes, you see it?
I haven't seen it.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's what I hear about it too. Like,
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's not the greatest.
But like, people are like, it's not as good as Ragnarok.
It's not, but it was good. You know, I'll say this, for not liking Bale's Batman, I liked him in this movie. I think
No, don't just cruise over that, bro. Like, I know you don't like.
We've gone over this. You
just kind of cruised over that, like, real cool. Like, no one's gonna say shit if you like shit on Bale's Batman. Come on.
I've gone over this already, but I like him in this movie. To me, he made the movie.
Dude, Bale, name. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say name a bad movie that he's been in, but. Besides the Batman movies, like, he killed it. Like, this motherfucker, like, he acts his ass off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know.
And so, like, and I was hearing, like, people were like, man, this is the Marvel villain that we should have gotten all along. Like, but of course, it's Christian Bale, you know?
Yeah. I guess speaking of Marvel, you heard some of the rumors that coming out lately?
You
seen
I mean, you got Comic-Con coming up this week, right?
You seen Breaking Bad?
No, I don't watch that show.
You never seen Breaking Bad?
No.
Well, you've seen Mandalorian.
I've seen Mando.
That Giancarlo Esposito, whatever his name is.
Yeah. He's good.
They're saying, or he's rumored to be Professor X.
How? Like, he's gonna shave his head?
I don't know.
Doesn't the dude have a fucking nice head of hair?
I don't know. But I've heard that rumor, and you've seen Top Gun.
I haven't seen Maverick. The part 2.
You haven't seen Maverick?
No, I haven't.
Has it been? It's been that long, right?
No, you should have fucking invited me,
bro. I think it's still in theaters. You need to go watch it at the theater.
I was trying to catch it on my TV, but it was like a cam version or something.
It's probably go watch the matinee. It's probably like $3 now.
I haven't had time.
I know.
Today was my first day. I'll go to lunch and I'll be like, hey guys, I'm meeting with Millennium after lunch. Taking a late break.
So I'm like that where I'm like, I'll just catch a bootleg copy, or I'll just wait till I watch it at home for some movies. But that movie, you got to see it in the theater, man.
I got to get right into the danger zone,
bro. And it'd be good if you watch the original before you go, because like, I can't believe you haven't seen that, man. So there's a kid in there, right?
I know the Maverick dude, right? Or not Maverick. The other kid, the one that was
Miles Teller.
Yeah, Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, so I'm sure you know, he plays his Goose's son, right?
Yeah.
So they're getting ready for this mission, and I would say there's an Iceman type of character. Kind of like.
But I heard Val's in there.
Huh?
I heard Val's in there.
Yeah. But I'm saying like to Miles Teller, kind of like his.
Okay.
Kind of. But that kid that plays that character in Maverick is rumored to be Cyclops. So.
Oh, okay. And they keep saying the dude from I can't think of that movie. It's the London fucking. It's kind of. It's like a London Secret Service.
Oh, the
Kingsman.
The Kingsman, yeah.
Yeah, they're saying that dude's gonna be fucking Wolverine. I
like that dude.
He's good.
Is it Joel Edgerton? I think something like that.
He's the one that played Elton John.
Eddie the Eagle. You see that movie?
He played Elton John too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it, he's good.
I like that dude.
But okay, so have you seen Miss Marvel?
Yeah, you watched that?
You watched all of it?
Did you?
Yeah. I did. I like it.
Yeah, I like that. That one actually, my youngest got into it, and my wife. We watched that series together. I like that show, man. It was fun.
It was, right?
Yeah.
I cried like second to the last show. I was like, but it got me in my feels. And I told Chuck, I was like, you need to watch the show, man. It was good. But like, he's on this thing because like I haven't watched The Boys, and he's like, you need to watch The Boys.
I was bringing that up right now because they did their show today. Just another Sunday afternoon. And they're talking about The Boys, and they said that you haven't seen it, so they want to hear our take on it. But yeah, you need to watch that, man. It's 3 seasons now.
But I don't know, like I haven't got into it. Like,
just don't watch it with your daughter around, or maybe your wife.
No, I know that, dude. Okay, so people were like, "You gotta fucking see season 3," and I was like, "I haven't watched season 2, I barely watched like maybe 2 or 3 episodes season 1, and it's been hard to get into. I don't know why.
Really?
Like,
I was hooked on the first episode, man.
Yeah, I have no fucking explanation why, other than like my wife doesn't like to watch it with me, and maybe I thought it was a show that we could watch together. But like the other day, I was at home. I got home early on a Friday. I was packing up shit, and I was looking for something to put on in the background, and I was like, "You really should put The Boys on." Like, Chuck had already told me they were going to cover it that Friday night, so I was like, I gotta have something going into the show, like, so I could talk to them about it. And then I had nothing because I didn't watch it. I ended up in an old band animated series episode on. And so I'm like, and I told Chuck, I was like, hey, like, I suck. Like, I haven't watched it. Like, you need Lucky to watch it with you, and you'll get through it. But okay. So everyone told me to watch the first episode of season 3, and I did. Like, did you see that shit? I mean, you saw it, right? Like, that's fucked up. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. In the fucking world.
Yes.
And I watched that, and after that, and that's like the opening fucking scene. Like, after that scene, again, I was just, the rest of the episode, I was just like, you know. Oh, Homelander.
Yeah, but you need to know what's going on. You can't just jump into season 3.
Batman would kick all their asses.
Homelander. So talking about that guy too, I heard a rumor about that guy, which is Dennis Quaid's and it's Dennis Quaid's son.
Homelander's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dennis Quaid, and who is he married to?
Are you sure?
Yeah, look it up.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's like that one dude is fucking Kurt Russell's son.
Who?
The fake Captain America.
Okay.
But he's gonna be a Marvel.
He's gonna be in Marvel. Whatchamacallit? In Blade. He's rumored to be playing Dracula.
That dude's short. Like, I heard, like, for Homelander, like, he wears the lips and shit like that.
Yeah?
Yeah. But, I mean, okay, here's the thing, like, I hear about it. Like, it's like, every season kind of ends on this, oh, fucking Homelander is the big bad, we gotta get him. And then the next season, they don't fucking reach it to him.
Trying to look it up. I could be wrong.
Okay, anyway, okay. Did you see the little Titans?
The what?
What they said that
Well, now you're breaking up.
Oh. No, what about doing that? Yeah.
You're breaking up. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay, I hear you.
Can
now.
you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so in Miss Marvel, you know, the big reveal there.
You got all robotic again, but I think I heard you talking about Miss Marvel finale, talking about bringing in Captain Marvel.
No, well, I mean, they had that, but did you see the reveal of her being a mutant?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and then they played the little X-Men's sound in the background again.
So People are saying it's the first confirmed mutants in the MCU. I guess that's right. I guess we're not counting. I guess we're not counting Doctor Strange and the Illuminati.
Yeah, that's true.
But it would just be Professor X, right?
Well, I thought too. What's his name, right? What's
Black
the guy's
Bolt?
name? Black Bolt. I thought he was mutant.
No, there's.
Or he was in.
Yeah, there's. I don't know the backstory. I'm not a that much of a comic nerd.
Fucking say it.
But X-Men are mutants, and then there's the Inhumans, which is something else. I don't know. I don't know the story. Sorry, folks, but because I think I want to say there was like a big deal back in the day where it was like Inhumans versus X-Men, something like that.
No, it's as Luck would say it. He's like, Luck says, "I'm a nerd. I'm not a fucking nerd."
I'm a nerd, but I'm not a fucking nerd. Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, I don't either, to be honest. That's Adam's level.
Yeah, that's a question for Adam.
Yeah. Like, sometimes I just want to talk to that dude and be like, "Hey, so can you tell me this?"
But yeah, so the reveal too with the Captain Marvel.
Yeah, she comes in at the end. I'm like, what was that? But I love the whole show.
Yeah. I think they're just setting up. I thought it was a show, but I think it might be a movie called The Marvels, which is supposed to be Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau from WandaVision, and someone else. I forget who they said.
And well, I think they're gonna get what's his name?
What's his name? Yeah.
Fuck, what's his name? I can't think of his name. The fucking Captain Marvel on the DC universe on DC.
What? What you talking about?
God damn it, I can't think of his name now. With the new movie out, not he's basically Black Adam's foe.
Shazam?
Yeah. Shazam's name was originally Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah, but
yeah, so he's gonna be in the.
It's not gonna cross over.
I couldn't fucking think of Shazam. It's that fake Shaq movie.
Shazam. Are you excited for Black Adam? I mean, it looks cool.
I'm excited for DC to fucking do something right, hopefully. And like, here's a little thing that I saw. Well, like, I want to say Jim Lee put out a drawing, and it had Black Adam like as the Rock, like full front and center, with all the fucking DC universe around them.
Mm-hmm. They want to try to build the universe around the Rock.
I don't know, man, but I mean, I guess he's the fucking guy for now, you know. I still want to see Cavill back as Superman, and that was the thing I want to say, that it either had Cavill Superman, but basically it was like all the DC universe people, and it had it also had the Superman from Superman and Lois. Is that the name of that show?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one on HBO Max.
Yeah.
So they had that Superman and Lois Lane there.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen any of the DC TV shows.
I watched Titans, the first couple of seasons. I didn't catch up on the last one. Same thing with Doom Patrol.
Yeah. The only one that I've watched is the animated one, Harley Quinn, which should be coming out with the new season.
Hey, when they had that fucking app, did you buy that?
The DC app?
Yeah.
No.
Dude, it came out.
It went under.
I know. I know, but I bought it. I bought it like as soon as it came out, just because it was gonna have like all the animated series on there, and I liked it. You know, I know it went to shit, but dude, they would do shows on there. I think like Kevin Smith's daughter had a show on there where basically they would talk about like all the upcoming DC stuff and stuff like that. They'd have shows where they had the animators drawing and shit like that. So it was pretty cool. And then they had comics on there.
Yeah, I thought about it for the comics. You'd have access to everything, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never did.
And then it had I mean, dude, I thought the show was good. It was short lived. But Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch that?
No. Because I haven't seen any of the TV shows. I heard that was good too, but I think I heard that the reason they stopped or the reason they canceled, I think they went like over budget. I don't know. Something had to do something with money. It's always money.
Oh, that Marvel one, yeah. I mean, the Swamp Thing one, yeah. Because they were like, they had a tank they had to rent for the show and everything, and it's like, it took them way over. But it was a good show, man. Like, there's, I always go back to like the comics that I have read, because I mean, I haven't read everything like a lot of people, but I've read a good amount, and I read the Swamp Thing back when I was I had to have been like maybe 10 or 11, but Alan Moore did a run on Swamp Thing, and it kicked ass. Like there's a couple of looks at Batman, like, because this is before he did Batman, and there's a couple of looks there at Batman that it's fucking badass. Like, I go back to those two comics a lot of times when I go back and read. I don't read any new shit though. Like, it's been a fucking while.
There's just so much stuff coming out,
dude, and that's the thing. Like, okay, like, I mean, did you watch all of Obi-Wan?
Yes.
Yeah.
What did you think of that?
I at first I didn't love it as much as everyone was, and I was like, and then I thought even the ending, like, I was like, man, that's all they did with fucking what's his name?
Hayden Christensen.
Qui-Gon.
Oh, Qui-Gon, yeah. I liked it. I think I was more hyped for it than as much. I didn't like it as much as I was hyped for it. In other words, are you one of those guys that are like, oh man, like, no,
when he dies in episode 1, or when he dies, she doesn't make a big, thing about it. So how does Leia know him now, and then doesn't, and then in what is it, fucking A New Hope, or whatever.
I'm sure she doesn't see him anymore. Like, she just knew of him. I mean, I'm not one of those Star Wars nerds that is real picky like that. Like, I like The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just some of the things were kind of silly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you remember this scene where that one guy picks him up, right? They get in the back of his truck, and then they get stopped by guards going through that gate.
Yeah.
And then, so he takes care of all those stormtroopers, and then he tries to, like, I don't remember if he was trying to blast through that one gate that the truck got stopped at. It was like a electric gate or whatever. He ended up turning it off. But then as they're going through it, you could see they could have just walked around it. It's just like a boulder on one side. They go, whoo.
Again, I think I posted on something. I was like, for a guy who's trying to be in hiding, Obi-Wan sure does dress like a Jedi.
The other one that I laughed at was when they got Leia. They got her from whatever base, and they're trying to sneak her away. He tried to do like the Muppets, where they like hide her in the trench coat as they're walking through. Like, oh, nobody's gonna see me. That was a little funny.
I liked that they went to Leia, if that makes sense.
Yeah, they kind of did a bait and switch, I think.
Because I thought it was gonna be about Luke.
Yeah, in the trailer you see him looking over Luke, and and then they go.
We don't get that shit to the end.
Yeah.
Again, I liked it. I don't know. I love fucking Darth Vader. I hated seeing him get beat kind of the way he did. I don't know why. It's like I didn't expect him to get beat though.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what I expected them to do, but I didn't expect that.
Did you know that Leia's little robot, Lola, I think it was Lola?
Yeah.
Did you know that was a reference to Carrie Fisher? I think she had like a bird or something named Lola. So that was kind of like a little nod to her or something.
No, I hadn't seen that shit. But again, like I'm liking all the stuff that came out. Like I hate that like they've been saying like Miss Marvel didn't get as big of an opening because it came out at the same time with fucking
Kenobi.
With Kenobi. So I don't know, but
it came out and I didn't even know it came out.
Miss Marvel?
Yeah.
Yeah. They weren't promoting it that much. But I don't know, man. Like, I know people haven't been as happy with the Marvel stuff. After watching Doctor Strange again, like, it's okay. Like, it's not as bad, I guess.
I know there's a lot of stupid people out there. We're talking about Miss Marvel. I remember seeing this thing too. There was like a Facebook group. It was like, I don't know, people against Marvel or something like that. You know, these Christian groups. They think that everything's the devil and evil. And they're like, I don't know how they could replace Carol Danvers, a nice young white woman, with this Indian woman. I was like, bro, that's like, it's a totally different character. What are you guys talking about?
These motherfuckers have no fucking clues sometimes. It's like, I think with everything coming out right now and I hate to get into it, but like the stuff that got released or like, man, like even like, we just went up to Chalk Bluff and we went to Uvalde and seeing all the stuff that, went on over there. That shit was crazy, man. Like, that same day, my daughter had the school walkthrough where they had the graduates go and walk through the elementary schools.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So, like, man, that was that same day, and it was just like, man, that shit was crazy. And then, get that fucking Supreme Court decision, and all I could think about was like Jay and Silent Bob on Dogma at the fucking at the abortion clinic talking about a woman's right is her own fucking business.
Yeah, that's so bizarre. I mean, it was a Supreme Court ruling. I mean, I don't want to get into it, but a Supreme Court ruling. I didn't know you got to go back and try to change those.
Like fucking, and then again, it's like for fucking what? And I don't know. Yeah, again, like it means that much more. And I hate to say it, but having a daughter, it does mean a little bit fucking more. But it's the same effect having a son too. But it's just it's fucking crazy.
Yeah. What else did we miss? We've been gone.
Fucking whoa! I don't even think have we talked since my kid graduated.
I think so. That might have been the last thing you were talking about.
Are you sure? Like, I don't. I feel like it's been that long, bro.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I
know you're crying too. Yes.
Yeah. That went down. But yeah, man, it's been a crazy run. Like, we went and we stayed in a hotel and we went to Franklin, Texas, and the hotel that everyone was staying at was fucking booked. So we stayed 25 miles down the road at a place called in Marquez. And we stayed at Days Inn, man. The owner was fucking super cool and everything like that. Gave me a discount, shit like that. But my wife's like, she's like, one day, like, they're there in the room and they're like, where's Dad at? He's been gone for a long time. I'm fucking down there chilling with the owner, fucking talking to him and chilling, like, dude, like, going out there, dude, I'm telling you right now, those woods out there, definitely a Bigfoot out there. I'm telling you.
I don't know why I thought that was coming.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, look, I was out there looking, and I'm just saying we have a habitat that would support fucking Bigfoot out there.
Okay.
Dude, watch that movie I told you. It's supposed to happen in Texas. It's fucking awesome.
You sent the link, right? I need to get out.
I think it's on Tubi. It's called Exists, and basically it's some teens last year of high school or something like that. They graduate, and their uncle gives them keys to a cabin, or their uncle don't know they're actually going. He has a cabin out there, and it's been run down. And so, you know, the kid sneaks away the keys. They go out there. On the way out there, it's done by the guy that made the first Blair Witch movie.
So it is fake.
The movie is, but it's filmed in basically like the area we're traveling through, out there in Texas, and it's pretty crazy. Like the movie so it's like a found footage movie. Mm-hmm. So the director approaches it that way. So like the first time you get a look at the monster, like it's one of them crossing the road and they accidentally hit them, but they accidentally hit them because they're doing a vlog in their car while they're driving, and it starts from there, and then they end up killing one of the monsters, so the other one fucking starts going at them at the cabin they're in. It's fucking crazy.
Hitting them with the car sounds like Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, Harry and the Hendersons might have ruined some people's lives because they think they're going to hit one of these things and it's going to be all friendly and shit. They're going to take it to the fucking house and it's going to eat their corsage. But I don't know if that shit happens, look.
Oh, I got to watch it.
Oh, we should just do Harry and the Hendersons. Anyway.
You got all upset with me. You're like, oh, we should do a Bigfoot. And I was like, oh, Harry and the Hendersons? And you're like, yeah.
No. Again, that was kind of when I first met you. But now, after knowing that, I mean, you basically haven't watched any scary movies that were made since forever. Because
we watched Halloween 4.
Okay, but I had to get you to watch that. Like, you had never watched any of these movies.
So, okay.
Have you watched any Jason?
I've seen the first one with the mom.
Freddy Krueger?
Yeah.
No.
I've seen those back in the day. Nothing recent. But okay, speaking of scary stuff, did you watch season 4, Stranger Things?
Oh, hell yeah.
This was the creepiest season, I think.
Dude, that first episode played like a horror movie. There was a lot of jump scares and stuff like that.
I think it was the second one where we saw him like do the kill, where she's like, no.
Yeah,
that was trippy. Yeah, the kids in the show acted their ass off. I thought there was some stuff that dragged.
and the show went a little long. Like, again, I was already like, I'm ready for fucking 11 to be back with them and doing shit, and then we only get her using the Force to get back there, you know, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah.
But again, the show's badass. I fell in love with the song that one song that they play.
Which one?
The Running Up That Hill song. Yeah,
that's so crazy about that song, man.
Yeah,
because that girl, I already forgot her name. The
Kate
girl that,
something.
Yeah,
right.
The girl that sings it, she has the sole rights to that song. So like, because this song blew up, like she made like millions of dollars off of this song she did.
Yeah,
back in the 80s, which is crazy.
And people were like, man, like, people were like that they really love that song. Like, there's a lot of people coming forward that, oh, I've been her name's Kate something, I forget, but they're like, I've been a big fan of her for years. It's weird. Like, I think Taika Waititi came out and said that he wanted to use one of her songs, or he was going to use that particular song in Thor: Love and Thunder, and he didn't get to because they put it on Stranger Things.
Well, I heard, I'm sure it was playful, but there was some beef with Taika Waititi and Stranger Things.
Because of that?
Well, because how this song just went viral, right? Went everywhere.
Yeah. And
I think, or the way they wanted us to perceive this article I read is like that he was upset because he was hoping that Love and Thunder was going to get the same kind of treatment, because I know you haven't watched it yet, but there's like tons of Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Tons of Guns N' Roses. And, like Guns N' Roses ain't getting no play right now. But
and that's the thing too, though. Like Thor: Love and Thunder, but again, it's not like they're losing fucking money or nothing like that. But the opening hasn't been as big as they expected. The reception, more than anything, hasn't been as well as they expected. So I want to say, Marvel's kind of like, hey, Doctor Strange comes out, it got a lot of hate, and now this one, although, again, I brought up the question. I'll ask you, like, Doctor Strange played like a horror movie, right? Like, again, Sam Raimi directing.
Yeah.
Would you watch, like, okay, you go into your horror movie? Well, I know you don't, but normal people around Halloween, they go and watch scary movies,
Would you put that in your lineup?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I mean, it had horror elements, maybe. Nah. I mean,
okay.
It's on Disney Plus now, and I put it on the other day, and I kind of got into it a little bit. And
I want to be more into it because of America Chavez.
Yeah, I think that's a good character. People were dogging her too. But
yeah, and she did good. Yeah. Like, I thought she was one of the better parts of the movie.
Yeah.
Bro, what was that?
My phone.
Oh, no shit. They're like, oh, we are.
My wife's home.
And we're back. I came back and said the same shit. Well, first and foremost, again, Luck, it's good to see you in better health, bro.
Yes, sir.
And in good health, good spirits. I know, as well as everyone that works where we work, this week is a big week for us, like, as far as getting the rest and relaxation we need. And while I'll be working, again, when you're not doing production, it's a little bit easier. You know what I mean? So
as long as you guys aren't to blame for not having parts.
No. Yeah. It's never me. And then again, like people think that they're like, hey man, like you know someone at Toyota, right? And I know a lot of fucking people there, but they're like, what are they saying? Like, what's going on? Who's doing it? I'm like, well, it's not us, so that's all I'm fucking worried about.
Yeah.
But again, you know, it's good to be back, man. Like again, you and I both need this. I think as hell, like just to get away, like a way to release and stuff like that, and you know, with your health stuff, you know, it was kind of scary. Like, man, are we gonna come back and stuff like that? So,
Back.
It's important that you know, not only to know you're better, but just to know that we're that you have plans on doing more, and we're gonna do more stuff. You know, like I know we're gonna do more movies together. But, you know, like getting into like the game show stuff you want to do and stuff like that.
Yes.
The round table stuff, the Padre stuff, you know, to know that we still have those things in our plans, not only together and stuff like that. And the other thing that came out, you know, is our new sticker that came out with Rizzo's theme there. So, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So again, thank you. Like, I'm happy to see you back, bro.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you, man, for thinking I didn't ditch you, man.
No, yeah.
But we're back. We're gonna be back with a vengeance. So get ready for a lot of stuff. So this is our catch up episode, but look forward to more movie talk, more watching. So you guys can do more listening. We talked about it months ago, but we're doing the Sandlot next. All right, we're doing the Sandlot. And
not only that, guys. Like we're gonna. I know we danced around a lot of our movies. Like we're like, well, you know, we don't want to fucking. Excuse the pardon the French here, but we don't want to blow our load too early in our episodes and you know hit you with a Bound by Honor or you know some of the big giant movies.
That one's coming up though.
Big to us, movies that were big to us, right? We don't want to hit you with those right away, but we're gonna come back with some heavy hitters that are gonna hopefully bring the watchers back and welcome them back because you know I want to say more than anything. And it'll tell you the kind of people that I hang out with. But all my friends are asking for, hey, when are you doing Blood In, Blood Out, man? Like, what's
coming.
up?
It's coming. I was so upset, man. I was so upset. You know, he was here a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And but that's when I was out of it with COVID. I was like, God dang, man! Of all the times, the times.
So now watch this, man. We're gonna come like Miklo. We're gonna come back to collect with interest.
Yes, sir. So yeah. So be on the lookout. Remember, keep watching.
Keep listening.
This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Hey, life's a risk, carnal.
Tell me something, my friend. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
I do a great impression of a hot dog.
Billy likes to drink soda.
So am I to understand that you men completed your training on your own?
That's the fact, Jack!
Come on, seriously, who is that?
I only came here to do two things, man. Kick some ass and drink some beer. Looks like we're almost out of beer.
And we're back.
Dude, what we gonna catch up or just get into it?
I mean, I honestly think like if we have the movie playing in the background,
We could just be
we
talking.
can do both.
Okay.
But I mean, it's up to you. Like we can just do a catch up. I'm good with that as well. I mean, I ain't been doing shit, but baseball.
We'll just say that it's been a while, so we're probably gonna be talking throughout the movie.
Yeah. Hey, if anything, I think people would just be happy to have us back a little bit.
For reals.
Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, I didn't know we had that many fans, but like, cousins, friends. The other day I was recording. I don't know. Are you recording it right now, or?
Yeah, I've been recording.
Okay. Like cousins, friends, and then the other day I was recording something with Jerry and the wrestling people. We did like with a bunch of people on. We did an 80s wrestling podcast. Of course, Christmas theme. So we had some of the Christmas peeps on, and Chuck and Adam joined on, and so it was pretty good. But I was recording, and my son was asking my wife, like, what's that doing? What's going on? Because I was in the room locked up by myself, and like he's recording a podcast, and he's like, "Damn, it's about time." So yeah, and then all my boys. My baseball players were all asking Coach Joe, like, when's the next show coming out? So
I know my kids are stupid. They're like, what's going on? I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, did you and Joe break up? Like, what? I was like, no, it's, we've been busy. But
I was like, man, is Luck ghosting me?
Nah, man.
But
I've been missing it because I had that thing on my face going on, and then like I got over that, and then like I got COVID, and I was like, man.
Oh, your face is fixed? I couldn't tell. I was like,
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's why Chuck. I told Chuck, man, I haven't talked to Luck. He's like, he probably just don't like you anymore. Like,
nah, we got to get back in the rhythm, man. Got to get back in.
For real, dude, because I was kind of looking like, like Facebook brings up your memories, or even on like Snapchat, it does it, right? Like,
yeah.
And all I see is like us recording kind of frequently, and I'm like, God damn it, we need to get back to that.
I know, shit.
I'm willing to sweat in my hot garage.
Well, look, well, I want to try to get in at least a couple of shows. You know what I mean? Because I'm off this week. I'm off this week, but we're going to South Padre. We were gonna go like the whole week, but my daughter's got dance stuff for school, so we're gonna leave on Thursday, and I'm not gonna come back till Monday.
Boom.
So we try to squeeze in another episode this week.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like I said, like it is shutdown week. And we are working, but as well as I do, we ain't really doing too much.
I know.
Even if like I was fucking around the other day, but I mean, I could probably call you from work from my phone. But like, I mean, nah, man. Like, I'll be. I mean, because we ain't really doing shit. We'll be getting home kind of early and shit like that.
So peep this too. Pretty sure I put you in, or Chuck did, in that Facebook group Los Padres.
Yeah.
So I don't know why, but I'm on the board.
I saw that.
But so we kind of met up today at the Flying Saucer.
No shit.
Just the board members to talk about stuff, and also we can do a podcast. Los Padres podcast. We can talk about, we'll pick a topic for each episode. They don't have to be super long like ours, but just for people to either like vent or, talk about what they got going on and stuff like that. But I'm gonna need a co-host, man.
Oh, of course, man. Like anything we can do together, bro. Like I'm good.
Yeah.
Like
we'll get it on. We'll get full on dad mode, and bring people on and
Well, it's good. Like, because I've been I talked to a friend of mine. I mean, he lives in Tennessee. I call him a friend, but really it's just a guy I met through podcasting. or to listen to his podcast, and he was asking me like if I would be willing to do a Halloween show with him or to record because he does a Halloween podcast, and he asked if I would come on.
Yeah.
And so I told him I would, and I told him, like basically we want to look at stuff around here, like the ghost tracks, or because we're Mexican in San Antonio, and you got La Llorona, stuff like that. So I was gonna record something with him, but I'm really like, I mean, plus since we've been off and we've had this break, like I've been really itching to get on and to record.
Yeah, man.
And of course I've got to do everything with you. I was actually trying to talk my sons into recording something with me. Again, I don't know how to do all this shit and everything like that. But I finally got set it up from them. So I don't know if that was a kind of yes or no, but like so I talked to my youngest son, the one that's he'll watch more movies with me and stuff like that. And I was talking to him about possibly like letting him watch 80s movies and see what he thinks of them.
Yeah, man.
Trying to get his take. And I tell him that I've seen some. I know there's some. But like to be able to do like a father and son type show. And right now that he's willing to fucking do it with me. Like
could even do like a father like son.
No, dude, that's what I was fucking thinking of.
Or vice versa.
Yeah. But I was telling him like, because I was drunk at the river yesterday, and I was like, come on, we can do like a 80s. You watch an 80s movie, and then we'll review it and talk about it, and what do you think of it and stuff like that. And like I was thinking of names, right? And I was thinking of that movie, like Father, Like Son.
Yeah. Dudley Moore.
Dudley Moore, right?
Yeah.
And then Vice Versa came out around that time too.
Yeah.
With Fred Savage.
Yep.
Dude, that's why we fucking click, man. We like all these stupid old movies together.
Speaking of Halloween, we just got a new TV. I said screw it because we got our bonus. Finally.
Your bonus? You ain't even getting parts.
I know, but this is for last year. Finally getting a little bonus, but because I'm cheap, I don't like buying expensive stuff. When it comes to like TVs and stuff, I'm cheap.
Yeah.
But I found a good deal at Costco, so we got a brand new big TV. But so we just had the TV on, trying it out, and Roseanne was on, and it was the Halloween episode. It's like, yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was like, yes, welcome to the tunnel of terror.
Dude, but like I was thinking right now, instead of let's get into the movie, like let's do this catch up thing, and maybe you cut a quick show, like a 45-minute show, and then we record the Sandlot right after this.
All right, whatever you want.
Yeah, whatever you want. How much time you got?
I'm good all night.
Okay, I don't want them thinking we broke up and shit.
But I should have bought a new computer with my bonus, but I'm upstairs still because I have to be hardwired.
Oh well, yeah. You mean you took down the sexy Rocky picture behind you? So
no, look.
I'm not distracted.
Back there.
Oh, I can still see him. God damn it!
You can see that I got Rocky Balboa over here. It's just not hung up.
Yeah. I mean, if you looked like that, like I would have posters around. But looking the way we do, I didn't give a fuck yesterday. Like I was at the river and I took my shirt off and everything. I let it all out.
I know you said when you come back, but I was like, man, this dude's gonna be all tired.
Yeah, it wasn't. I wasn't tired. I was hungover. That fucking day drink and the fucking between the sun and day drinking. Oh, it kicked my fucking ass. Look. Right. I had I'm a little ashamed to admit it, but I had a puking rally at at the river. Let me get it out,
All right.
I got drunk. It's the first time in a long time. And again, it was the first weekend that we've been off of baseball. So it's,
Been seeing, man. Y'all been busy.
crazy busy. Yeah. I mean, I say I'm not doing shit because I'm not doing shit, but I'm doing shit. Like fucking, I can't say it's not something I don't want to do, but, we got to end the season at fucking Texas A&M Field, which was fucking awesome.
Nice.
To play there, see those facilities and shit like that. And then again, like a lot of these kids have grown. They've grown up with me, since they were 9, 10 years old, and now these are like 17, 18-year-old young men going out into this world, and all of the seniors on my baseball team. I'm a coach, but I do the books, and I'm just there to kind of talk shit like I do. But I keep try to keep the coaches in check as far as their emotions, because I got 2 very, very emotional head coaches that for the longest time, these 2 guys were rivals, and we'd play against each other. And then one year we just talked about like, hey, you guys are pretty good, we're pretty good, let's put our shit together, take the best from our group, the best from your group, and we'll put this team together. And we developed this team that we have now that's been pretty good, but no one ever thought these 2 dudes would get along. And then so part of my job was making sure not only they got along, which was never an issue, but that because they were both coaches that get kicked out of baseball games. And so I'm the pullback guy, like, hey. And then at the same time myself, I said it in one of my Facebook posts, but because my son is, as good as he is, I guess, people seem to think that I know a little something about baseball. I don't know shit. Like, I just so happen to play. I played a lot. I know that. I know the game, everything like that. And I guess I know a little bit of it, but like, there's no secret. Like, people always hit me up and they're like, how did you do that? Or how do you get him to be that way? Or how do you get your boys to want to be working out all the time? So I don't fucking know. That's on them. Like,
I don't know. I don't know if you saw this. I saw this video going around. I think I saw it on TikTok, but it's like after the game, and they're doing they shake hands or give high fives or whatever.
Yeah.
And then this is a team. It's probably they're younger, right? Then I want to say probably like 11, 12. They look like around that age. And they're doing the high fives, right? And you see one of the coaches, I'm assuming from the losing team, just like bam, and like twist these kids' arms back as he's going by. And they're like, and the kids are like, man, my arm, like he did it hard. And I was like, what the hell is going on, man? I don't know if you see that kind of stuff out there. And I think it said that like that coach got suspended or he got kicked out of the team or something like that. I was just like, really? I mean, you're a grown-ass adult and being like that. Come on.
The big thing that I've seen online a lot this year, because I follow a lot of baseball sites, is people getting into it with referees. I've seen a lot of shit referees this year, but I've seen a lot of good ones too. And again, I'm my spot on the team. Again, I'm my son's pretty good, so I get to be there. The motherfuckers carried me through a lot of shit. But I try to play that role as well. My coaches typically, while they're good, nice guys to the umpires, I have a coach that sometimes gets into it with the umpires, and so I try to play the cooling role with the umpire and stuff like that. Like, hey boss, how's it going? Hey man, you need water? Shit like that, like little shit like that. Now, it hasn't translated to my son because he typically hates the umpires. And he doesn't hate them, but, you know, he's a teenager playing baseball. He thinks he knows more than fucking they do. So when he throws a ball that he thinks a strike and they don't call a strike, you know, he kind of lets them know about it. And I'm trying to get that out of him. Like, you can't show these guys up because they just make your fucking job harder going forward.
I mean, they're human, right?
Yeah.
And it's and for most of them, it's just like a little side thing they do. I mean, it's I don't know.
Look, I'm gonna tell you. I've talked to these guys about this little side hustle. Dude told me he was doing 9 games that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck, man, in this heat, that's brutal, bro.
Yeah.
I want to say it was either at $70 a pop a game.
Dang.
So $630 made that weekend just from umpiring games.
It's not too bad.
That is not too bad, man. I told him I would take that. But again, you know, sometimes you get these guys out there and they're gonna make the game about themselves, you know, like and shit like that. So we've been lucky and blessed enough that we have 2 really good catchers, and they do a good job of communicating with the umpire behind the plate and stuff like that. And it's a reason why we've been a good, successful team. And, you know, not taking nothing away from our team, like all of our seniors this year, we have 7 seniors. They're all going on to play either college or some kind of next level baseball after graduating this year. So yeah, we're real proud of all of them, man. And then, you know, we knew that this Texas A&M weekend was our last go together, so to say, and we knew it was our last go together, and it was, you know, let's see what we're able to get out of it or whatever. I want to say if we would have lost, we probably would have fucking, hey, let's try and do another weekend. But, like, you know, I was like, all right, man, we got to go on top. And, you know, it hasn't been the most successful of our terms, man. We had the weekend before, we're in a college tournament, and we went 2-2, but the 2 games we lost, man, we like, oh, man, we didn't play like ourselves, and it was an ugly feeling. It sucks to travel all that far and play like shit, you know. And then, you know, we've had some injuries, and while it's not in the plan of our team, my son ends up being kind of we had like 2 or 3 strong pitchers, and then it ends up being my son and this other kid that are having to kind of carry the load. And he's one of these motherfuckers that, you know, he's not going to tell you, like, nah, man, I can't go. Like, you know, if it's his turn to pitch and he's going to pitch, he's going to go out there and try to give you the whole fucking game, which he did a lot of times. And, you know, I don't know, like, he's never been this guy, but he was turning in games with like 8 or 9 strikeouts, 10 strikeouts, and stuff like that. So he you know, he did well for himself, but hitting wise, he wasn't that happy with himself. And like, he hit a shot at Texas A&M Stadium that most high school fields, it's fucking gone. But that field was so big, man, it was out there. But luckily, they had a big boy in right field, and he couldn't track it down. Nice. But man, it was a lot of fun. And then for us to win and to kind of, you know, we go into the last inning tied up 4-4, or tied up 3-3. My son goes to pitch the last inning. He had pitched the damn game before. Comes in, pitches this last inning. We let Rumble go in, and we're down 4-3, going into our last fucking inning, bro. Like, and you know, our guys come up. You know, first guy hits a fucking triple or a double. Next guy hits a single, like, just moves them over. Basically, we get that 1 run in, so we're tied, right? You know, we're not going to lose the game, but we're still haven't won. And dude, bottom of our lineup, man, one of our big guys, he's a pitcher out of Kennedy, comes fucking knocks a shot, bro, into the gap. 2 runs come in and wins the game in a walk-off, man.
Nice.
And, we got video of it all, but in the video you see my son come out kind of last, and then I come out last. It's because, like, we're in the dugout together, bro, and it's just like, you know me, look. Like, yeah. This is my last game.
You're crying.
Oh, fuck, bro. Like, and before the game, I tell him, I'm like,
I'm not going to cry. Like,
I get choked up thinking about it now. Like, hey, man, this could be our last one together, And he's like, bro, stop. Not now. Not now. I gotta be in it. Like, he gets in his own fucking mindset. So I'm like, all right. But dude, before I let him run out that dugout, bro, I grabbed him and we're there. Like, dude, it was a hell of an ending, bro. Like, again, we love to just win the game, but to win in that fashion, fuck, bro, that was fucking awesome.
Nice,
bro. Like, I can't tell you enough, man. Like, it was me. Like,
yeah.
Me. Like, oh my God, my emotions were fucking everywhere.
That's too funny.
But it's one of those things I told you, man. Like, baseball gets you, bro. Like, it really does. It hits every fucking. You have, like, emotional roller coaster the whole fucking day. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Trying to get there, we get there, and then, like, when your son gets put, like, in that situation, and you just gotta sit there and fucking watch. Like, there's nothing you can do. You can't go up there and help him. Nothing like that. And I'm sure, like, that's why I'm happy to hear you say about this Padres podcast, because I'm sure we're going to be able to do some shit like this where we talk to different parents, like, and get their feelings on it. But, like, every parent has this feeling when your kid's up there, like, I'm sure, like, if your daughter now, like, dancing,
yeah.
Like, especially if she has, like, a solo thing, like when you went up there, like, I'm sure there was, like, your nerves are fucking everywhere.
So now I'm gonna have to do that again, but do a longer dance because now she's an officer. So great.
Oh yeah, I mean, you should be training now. Look, it's July 17th.
Should be doing some stretches.
At least that,
Trying to get my splits down. High kicks.
Our fucking short ass blades, our high kicks don't go that high. But that last trip, just me and the boys went, so it's just me and my 2 sons. We stayed in a pretty nice hotel, but we did a lot of stuff just together, and it's good. Like, I need that personally.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. I did take my laptop when we went to Texas A&M though, because I was ready. I was like, nah, if Luck says let's go, we're going.
Yeah. Shit happens, but we're here. We're back. You need to say it, and we're back.
Hey, well, because I needed to hear the intro. That's why.
Oh yeah.